What's up, guys? A Duck's Opinion here, and I want to go over the Little Mermaid 2023 controversy. Now, the original came out in 1989. It was a huge flick coming into the 90s, which was well over 20 years ago. Throughout those 20 years ago, families grew up loving that from being a kid to being an adult to having kids of their own, growing up a Little Mermaid for 20 years, always in the culture every single year, even being as relevant as this month where Disney released a game that's kind of like Animal Crossing that you can have Disney characters walk around your town. And guess what? Ariel's there, and she's the classic one we know and love. Now, the controversy is the new casting for The Little Mermaid 2023. Now, it looks like they made Prince Eric a white guy, and also King Titan, Ariel's dad, who looks to appear at least a white guy. He's not a black guy. And so, but they made Ariel herself as a black girl, and to be honest, I like this girl. I think she's beautiful, and I think she can sing good. The original cast in the original movies was old people singing the songs, and they drew it, so there was no original singer being the character. That's actually kind of rare when it comes to movies, and it's actually a really cool idea. The problem being, where the real controversy lies, is not the color of her skin. You keep talking about race, but it's not like everyone in this movie is black. It would have been crazy to me if Ariel came out as black, and then King Triton was black, and then Prince Eric was white. That'd be crazy, because King Triton would be like, don't date this white guy, and then it would be a terrible racist movie, and that would suck. So just having her as Ariel, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but I completely understand why people have a problem with it. And I'll tell you why. So, as I mentioned, this was a classic movie from over 20 years ago that people grew up from being little girls, little boys, watching it, to adults who have kids who watch it, and throughout the 20 years have seen it every single year be the same classic thing. Let me show you an example. The first Sonic movie that came out a few years ago came out and had this Sonic called Ugly Sonic. Everyone hated this Sonic. It looked nothing like the original, and they hated it so much they removed the trailer and they remastered it for millions of dollars and made him look exactly like he did in the video games. Everyone cheered. They put out the movie. It was so successful, they had a sequel. They did a great job. Now, that was such a big controversy, as people are used to the classic characters. That's why they love them. That's why they know them so much. That's why they cherish them, because they grew up throughout the years seeing these classic characters be the exact same way they look. Now, that makes a lot of sense for a movie that's over 20 years old. We're talking about decades worth of value here. So then, when you hire someone that looks nothing like them, that's the total opposite. We're talking about a young white girl with flowing red hair, and you hire a young black girl with kind of dark dreads. It looks so crazy that people are definitely going to lose their mind over it, because they wanted the classic and they're used to seeing the classic. And not only that, a lot of people from when they were a child has wanted to see a live action mermaid. There's been a lot of talk of it, but it's never ever happened. And then for it to finally happen 20 years later, and it's not actually done exactly to the classic way, to the original look, is why so many people are upset. And honestly, I'm not going to go into anything else. That is the number one major reason. Race doesn't need to be brought into this. She just doesn't look the part. And I get it's 2022. I understand what trends. I understand who's trending in music. I understand what's bumping right now. But you're talking about something from decades that has been with us every single year as a classic character. To not put it out as the classic does not do it justice. And the fact that once this does put out, once they put this movie out, and if it does fail, we may never get another chance to see a classic proper Little Mermaid movie. And I think that's another huge problem. So that's it. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. It's been 5 minutes. I don't need to rant any more than this. There's nothing else more to say. That's the reason why The Little Mermaid's having such controversy, and for people to call people racist because of it is messed up. Yes, I think it's cute that the little black girls were like, "Oh, mommy, she's black," but I also think that was all staged. I think that was staged by parents, and I think feeding the classic fans that have loved The Little Mermaid for 20 years a classic, official, authentic Little Mermaid live action film than just pleasing a couple of the new kids from this generation means more. You know what I mean? So yes, I will see this movie. I'm interested in see how they take it. I hope they take it more down a classic route and not just throw a whole bunch of stereotypes in it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be nice, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace. Why hello there! You made it to the end of the show. I want to say thank you for watching that video all the way through. If you want to support us more, we have this thanks button now on most all the videos. You can throw us a couple dollars, kind of like a tip that says you liked the video. We appreciate all the help we can get, and it's been really tough here on YouTube lately, so anything would help. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for flying with us, and we'll talk to you guys later. Dusk and fly, like, subscribe, peace.